So next I want to think about our emotions and how they're related to eating. And I want to ask you a few questions and for you to just jot down the notes. What feelings would I have if I were not overeating? So what are you trying to numb or dumb down by eating, by reaching for the food? What feelings would I have to face if I was overeating? Or what feelings am I trying to avoid by overeating? I know they're very similar, but they might speak to you in different ways. What am I feeling right now that I would like to stop feeling? And that's a really important one to ask yourself when you're having the craving. And use that as the question, which then prompts the setup statement of the tapping sequence. Okay. What emotions am I trying to avoid? Okay. One of the most common feelings that people express when they're talking about overeating is boredom. It might not be just boredom from doing the same things. It might be that you're actually overall in your life, you've got a lack of excitement in your life. You're stuck in sort of a very regular routine and it's become a bit samey, a bit boring. We're going to tap on those feelings of boredom in a minute. Boredom often equals loneliness. If you're bored, you're sitting at home, maybe watching telly more than you should, not getting out there, not socialising, not being with other people, not seeing your friends or making new friends. It's not very exciting, is it? So we're going to think about that, and everyone's very different in terms of how much excitement they want in their life. Some people want lots and lots, to be always on the go, always doing stuff, and if they're not, then they start to get bored, lonely, not very happy with life. Others don't actually need that much. They're very happy spending time on their own, watching a movie, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying that everyone should be going out and joining new exercise classes or anything like that, but you've got to do what feels right for you and what makes you happy. Maybe you're not making the most of family time at the weekends. Maybe you're getting too bogged down with household chores. Do you long to go out more? Or you might have to maybe look at your job and if there's issues there of boredom or lack of career progression, that kind of thing. So really try and have a think about those things. So we're going to do some more tapping now. We're going to do the setup statement. I'll rub on the sore spot again, okay, just to get you familiar with it. So remember, it's just down and across. Or if you prefer, you can use the karate chop point on the hand. Okay. So even though I've been eating out of boredom, I love and accept myself and I'm okay. Even though I've been eating myself out of boredom, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've been eating because I'm so bored, my life just lacks excitement and variety, but I deeply and completely love and accept myself and I'm okay. Okay, so just start tapping. I'm turning to food. And I want you to repeat after me, out loud if you can. I'm turning to food because I'm bored. Because I want to enjoy myself. I'm tricking myself into believing I'm being kind to myself. I eat because I want to feel good. It almost feels like I am looking after myself. I'm doing this because I want to feel good. But right now, I'm lonely. I'm eating because I want to feel good. It's scary to face these emotions. I've always done them down with food. I'm lacking excitement in this area of my life. Be specific about what area it is. I'm lacking passion in my life and excitement. Eating helps me to avoid that feeling. Eating helps me to avoid that pain. I'm using food because I'm scared. I'm using food because I'm trying to avoid these feelings. No wonder I've turned to food so much. But I want more from my life. It makes me so sad to think of where I am right now. This lack of excitement in my life that creates this boredom, that I trick myself in thinking that I'm looking after myself. I think I deserve this, so I indulge. And it feels good. But not for very long. Maybe I deserve more than this. I deserve more than this. It's safe for me to look into these feelings. It's safe for me to step away from this food. I don't need this crutch. The food isn't serving me. I'm ready to start this journey and look at why I've been holding myself back. But I do this in a gentle way. I allow myself to be curious. Why am I eating food that isn't good for me? I've been doing it before because it's made me feel safe. It's made me feel good. But now I am safe. It's safe to look into these areas. This is a new beginning. I want more for my life. I'm ready to step up. I allow myself to be enthusiastic. This can be fun. This is fun. I'm getting excited. I allow myself to get new excitement in my life. This is such a discovery. And I'm ready to use it. I'm safe. And this is a new beginning. Okay, take a deep breath. Well done. Now I want you just to think about what part of your life maybe does lack excitement. Have you been turning to food to get away from boredom, loneliness, other feelings, other emotions? Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to accomplish in your life, but as time has gone on, you've thought, well, that's never going to happen, so just put that away, let's forget about it. Have a good think about that, and if you really, really want to do it, how you might be able to make that happen. This is a new beginning. Look at the answers to the questions I asked earlier, and again, see how they compare. See what your rating is since we've done that tapping. With that information, you can start to tap on your own. You can start to use those things that you've written down, the words that you've used, the sayings that you've said, anything that's come up at all. Do the tapping on yourself and build those words into it. And try and do that every day, spending 5 or 10 minutes. And over the next 2 weeks, you will notice such a difference. Just keep going with the tapping.